the foreign page, Muslim Americans are preparing for a life under a new president who has proposed banning foreign Muslims from entering the U.S. As VOA's Kane Farable reports, there is widespread concern and uncertainty among Muslim Americans about what a Donald Trump presidency means.
It was an outcome few people at an election watch party at the Arab American National Museum in Dearborn, Michigan expected: a Trump presidency.
Trump has run on racism and bigotry. He's monetized it, in fact, in exchange for votes, and we see the results of which on TV, and it's a scary thought.
Election night for candidate Abdullah Hammoud, who successfully won his race for the Michigan House of Representatives, was filled with mixed emotions.
It's a strange contrast, right? For the first time in Dearborn's history, they've elected a Arab American Muslim, first generation. And at the statewide level, we may be supporting Trump. At the national level, I have a Trump presidency.
Hammoud knows some people in his district supported him and voted for Trump on the same ballot.
It's scary that I was with my family earlier today and I was celebrating, but tomorrow morning I may wake up and speak to my mother and my sister who wear the hijab and tell them to be careful when they leave outside the front door.
It shows for me that racism and bigotry has prevailed. It shows me that I've never lived in a post-racial society, and it shows me that certain communities aren't wanted in this country, including my own.
But rather than be consumed with apprehension and fear, Asha Noor, who works as an advocacy specialist for the Arab Community Center for Economic and Social Services, or ACCESS, is ready to take action.
Get our message out there, show people who we are, show them that we're not going anywhere. This is our country just as much as it is anyone else's country. We contribute. We have always contributed to this country.
Arab American News publisher Osama Siblani says many Muslim Americans voted for Hillary Clinton but were not enthusiastic about her candidacy.
They're very disgusted with the election. I don't believe that American Muslims or Arab Americans have really a favorite presidential candidate. They probably are voting for Clinton just because they are against Donald Trump, not because they are convinced that Hillary Clinton is the best candidate that this country should have.
It was an historic election for the Arab American News. It marked the first time in its 32-year history it did not endorse a presidential candidate. Not only did Siblani withhold an endorsement, he did not vote for a presidential candidate.
You know, I'm a Republican myself, or I was a Republican, and I believe that the Republican Party have really damaged its connection and links to the community, and they should work very hard to mend fences.
A task that falls to Republican President-elect Donald Trump, who will work with a Republican-controlled House of Representatives and Senate.